Alrighty. So before we quite get ourselves started for this, let me send that out that I'm live. I do that. I don't do that all the time. I forget to do it sometimes. Now, the other thing I do want to do before we do quite get started for today is let me show you guys the intro. The intro will be this for a bit. And then I'll get into why I am late today. And I'm super late, so this is only going to be like a 20-minute stream or something. This isn't going to be like the big grand thing that we're all going to see and hope that it's going to be. So anyways, let me show you the intro and I'll be right back. Well, it also depends on the... Who's dead? I am horrible at Call of Duty.
We have taken the lead. We're taking Bravo. We're losing Alpha. Control Bravo. Enemy set moving here.
I guess you guys probably, sorry, I am really a little off today. But we've got something new coming down the pipeline. For any of you, who have not seen my content, actually probably have seen this before on the channel on YouTube. Because I gotta turn on all of my mods again. Why does this game hate me so much? Okay, so we gotta do this thing real quick. I gotta find the... Because for whatever reason, we need to find the Phoenix Tail, and it needs to pretty much go above the enhanced stock UI. I believe I want to, and then we click on play. I think we will be able to play everything. I might have to check to see how the... See, the problem is when I started this, so let's show you guys this. We're going to be modifying this game. We're going to be playing the Final Fantasy VII remake, kind of like a definitive remake or something, however you like to put it. It is going to be stylized, modified, keeping it to the original style as close as I can. Except we are updating to fit Final Fantasy VII content throughout the series. So, Everything here is going to be flat out Final Fantasy VII. It is one of the best things. Now it says music composer Nobuo Uematsu. Originally, the music composer was done by Nobuo Uematsu. But it is now updated and remastered to fit, because we're just going to go through this intro to fit with, the Eric Delaney. If you guys don't know who he is, I'll put a link to his channel down below, for all of intents and purposes. For all the mods I do use will be put down there in the description for this, so you guys can play it the way you guys want to see this. I'm not going to tell you what settings I've used for it. You can mess around with that and figure out how things are there for it. So, for a lot of this is going to be pretty much, we're playing Final Fantasy VII, getting prepared for Final Fantasy VII Rebirth coming out. I've played Final Fantasy VII before. I've played Final Fantasy VII Remake before. I've almost beaten Final Fantasy VII Remake. I did not get to the end because the game was like, nah, I'm just not going to finish it because I just can't stream it. I might have to just go back for that one episode, just recreate it for YouTube and not show the intro. But anyway, no, I'm pretty sure you guys probably did not hear the intro. I'm sorry. I have some stuff that I messed up with today as well. But anyway, this isn't going to be a long stream today. This is just going to be something where I'm just going to sit here and tell you what we are doing, how we're setting things up. I am utilizing a mod to, I might have to set this up to stretch to fit, because I'm seeing that I might have to do that. So let me do that real quick, because we need to resituate myself. And I also need to come down here. I need to make sure that we need to have the 60 FPS gameplay, because remember, everything that we do, because I want to make sure that all of this, that is set up there. The Avalanche Resetup mod needs to be above everything else as well, just so that when the Unified stuff that it comes in, the Cosmos FMV, I'm going to leave the Unified one up above this, just so that anything that needs to, it shows that first, and then it'll show anything extra to modify, and stuff. And then I also have the FF7 soundtrack. As you guys know, these are all the mods I do use, so if you guys are interested in seeing that, that is great. I'm using 7th Heaven, by the way, so you guys should probably go and get that. This is widescreen. I'm actually going to use it to stretch to fill. Can severely impact performance. Yeah, it's preserves, but we're just gonna. I'm wondering if my monitor is, I'm just gonna use stretch to fill and see how that goes. But I need to make sure that all the other mods, I use the tsunamods, to identify all the things that I do use. I have it now stretched to fill, to fit it. Hopefully there are no black bars. I did not check that. It could just be that when we do play this, that it's just because it's the FMVs that get this. I will be utilizing an Xbox controller to play with this, or a PS5 controller. So I don't know how that will go. Yeah, there's something going on. Because game drivers, I'm gonna actually set to DirectX 11 since that's what I'm using, but because that's one that automatically defaults to. Show driver version, show graphics API. Because I don't want to show too, I don't want to go into much there. But we're not going to set to auto because it goes DirectX 11. I don't know why. I could have done Vulkan. I do have Vulkan based a GPU. Satazuki. SYW Unified. We are using the Cosmos memory to tsunamods. I want to make sure that I have it set stretch to fill, which it should stretch out to the edges, which it does now, so that's actually what I really wanted it to do. I believe the FMVs are the only thing that won't, if I'm not mistaken. And that's what we need to do. So, so now what we're gonna do is now we need to go through each and every single one of these, and I'm gonna show you what I'm doing, for the Cosmos memory. I do have updated vanilla. There's also the remake. I'm using just the vanilla updated set for it. I'm not going to be utilizing anything else for it. And then we have the USF Unified. Okay. We have the Project Edge, which everything here is going to have HD Unified scenes. So the UNH Unified scenes, fine. For that, we're using the 60 FPS, full 60 FPS gameplay with Ninostyle HD animations, because I'm going to use the Ninostyle chibi style battle stuff. And then we're using the Eric Delaney Wizard Staff, updated wizard names, the UI, English. This one right here, the Unified UI, I need to actually take this out, because this is what I'm not utilizing the Unified. So what I want to do is we will just clear you out there, since I'm not going to be utilizing it, because I want the enhanced stock UI, because we're going to go and we're going to enhance stock UI, which enhanced stocks that ES enhanced stock UI start screen, or I could do that, but I'm going to use that there. And then we're going to use the colored there, or we could do the standard, but I'm going to use the shiny. We're going to do the icon set is going to be set to icon set number 1. Cursor style is going to be the Buster Sword. The UI border thickness is going to be thin. Bright gradient font. We will be using the ESU avatar. Okay. And then field dialog, ESU, Okay. And then we need the world position, bottom right. I actually like the top right, but I think the bottom right might actually be better because I like it for that reason. Battle menu options. We have the battle view. We are going to use the minimal V2. I could also go with the optimized recommended layout. Using the recommended layout, and then I can do and say show both, and then we go to transparent boxes. We'll take out the transparent boxes and we'll put in no battle boxes. I'm going to set it up to no boxes at all. Battle animation artifact fix. I'm going to leave that off. I don't think I need that. Aspect ratio issue automatically enables widescreen UI in battles when widescreen is active. For those who prefer a 4 UI, this will override that behavior. Okay, so no. So then controller options. We have the controller icons. I'll be using the Xbox icons to directly, and then we have the Echo menu. So I don't think I have the Echo S in Phoenix Cell change to default dialog, avatar some mini Phoenix Cell type A, ESU gradient font. Okay, so this is basically, that's the only thing. The only other thing I think I need to get is I need to find the Echo's S. So let's go look up here. Let's go type in Echo S. I don't have the Echo's S. This is something I think I need to have. This is going to add adds the full voice acting to the game. This is what we will do. So basically we are modifying the game so that I don't have to talk over it, because to be honest with you, I want to see what other people have set up for this. Because we're going to make this like a definitive remake of Final Fantasy VII. And if Final Fantasy VII, if they came out with these modifications to the game, for PC and console, they did everything. They modification for this. They did this, they made it updated, they used all this graphics, and they implemented it into the actual game. I think we would have had probably a better mentality for the Final Fantasy VII Remastered. This to me is Final Fantasy VII Remastered with voice acting. ECH. Yeah, that one, it's going to take us about a few minutes to get this through. But I wanted to preface this, guys, like, Final Fantasy is one of those games. I need to go do my towels here in a minute, but is what we are trying to do. Throughout this whole setup, this is the intro, so if any of you guys, I'll probably have something at the very beginning of this, if not, if you guys are still watching this, great. But I'll have something probably at the very beginning saying, hey, you can probably skip this if you want to just get right into the gameplay. But this is the intro to the series. So this is going to be something where we are using tsunamods completely, because I want to make sure that we are getting the best out of Final Fantasy VII Remake. I could personally do my own, but I want to see what they do for the franchise itself. And I really love the fact that when we have games like Final Fantasy 7 or Final Fantasy 10, 12, 15, 20, 30, whatever. I love Final Fantasy 7. I loved 8. I love 9. I love 12. Those are my top 4 Final Fantasy games of all time, to be honest with you. And then what's the other one? Oh, and then also, for those of you, my top 5 Final Fantasies are going to be the PS1 Final Fantasy 7, 8, 9, and PS2 Final Fantasy 10 and 12. And if you want to be honest with you, Zodiac Age is also included in with Final Fantasy 12 edition as the best Final Fantasy game there is. I feel like that playing through Final Fantasy, it is something that is a great to see throughout the history. And stuff. So, for all of these games, I will tell you, if you are interested in the stuff, remember guys, there is a lot of things in this game that do not seem so prevalent within a lot of Final Fantasy stuff. Like, to be honest with you, like, I actually play all the Final Fantasy games. I played Final Fantasy. I played through recently. Just played through Final Fantasy 1, which you guys can probably go check out that on my channel. It'll probably also be at the end of this thing as well. But I played through Final Fantasy 1. I played through Final Fantasy 8 through on this channel, and Final Fantasy 12 through this channel through stream. I've done Final Fantasy 1. I've done every Final Fantasy. I started 9. I've started. I never got into finishing it. I'm going to try this year to finish 7 and finish 9 this year for the PS2 titles. But I will tell you, pretty much Final Fantasy throughout 7, 8, 12, 7, 8, 10, and 12 are going to be the highlight of the game. And Final Fantasy 9 is also decent. I just never finished it through. I think it was just because I just wasn't really interested in it at the time. But Final Fantasy 9, I have appreciation for a lot of the things. Let's go to my mods. Let's go to echoes. We need to. I don't want. Okay, this just adds voice acting to the game. Pretty much I'm gonna turn that off. I don't want any. Magic, that's fine. Enable grunts when party members use melee attacks. See, I don't think I really, the problem I have, I think, is that when we do look at this is the Cosmos memory. And I want to clear this out because I think if I go down here, yeah, they turn on. See, we have to turn them all back on. Turn them all back on because change echoes to echoes menu to right side menu. All of these need to be reinstated. Okay. Because I'm not gonna install the Echoes S. We're just gonna clear that out. It's basically one of those things. I have to make sure that everything's set up properly. That one's fine, but I'm not changing that one. The battles should be set up to default mix to everything. Everything should be fine for that. I'm not going to worry about it. The spell names, we need to save that to put that up above. Okay, so we're just going to go, and I want to see if we can browse the catalog. I think it is under, what do they consider user interface? Unified menus and fonts. I wonder if I have the unified menus and fonts. I wonder if I UI. I don't think I have that one. And I don't think I have the unified fonts either. I need to have both of those installed, I think, to get better enhanced. Okay, so stock UI change to thickness to thin borders. Change settings, control icons to old PSX icons. Go to the enhanced stock UI. Why did it... Oh, it's probably by the remake by the ESU theme. Okay, so if we go here, icons, controller icons, Xbox icons, okay, so no, I think I want to just disable this. But I think if we go to... I think I want to, like, see, it does not show me... I think we're just going to remove this mod as well. So what I want to do is I want to put this enhanced... Okay, let me put it just the Phoenix styles. Okay, so the SWS enhanced English, just the avatars, English credits, French, and then we also have the Spanish credits. The game over screen. Okay, I think the only thing is I think I just disabled that one because I think we have it all in here. The menu options. Colored shiny. We have the icon set 2 for that. I think I actually like icon set 1. We need to reset some of these things. Thinnest borders, font, bright fonts. I want the gradient font because I think that's just going to be a ESU avatar set. Transparency. Okay, we'll just leave that default. Field dialog options. That'll be default. Bottom right for that. View. I like the recommended optimized UI. Version 2, but then I also want to show both so that we can do that there. And I'm wondering if I take out the no boxes line, and then take out the transparency boxes, controller options, controller icons should be the Xbox icons. Icon order, I will fix that, figure out how that works later. And then the echoes, if I use that, that's just the echoes, right side menu. I think I'll just leave the default for that. Let's change settings dialog, advertise to mini Phoenix tail type A gradient font. Okay, so this is basically so that has to be there. The Minix tail type C. That way, and then I can remove, and then if I go down here to stock UI, and then I think I need to go to menu. Hold on. There's a thing in here. I know I've seen this. Enhanced stock. I believe. Yeah, that's fine, but unified meaning cells. Okay, remove names off. So this means that no names will be shown, and I believe this removes names, only works with type C. So we do have the type C enabled. Now, if I were to go down here and we go say the E main menu and we say we just leave the enhanced stock, fine. But if we go down here and we say font brightness, bright fonts, it basically changed the avatar's menu Phoenix type A to ESU bright fonts. So if we go down here, all it does is just changes it to the type A bright fonts. So I actually think we're going to go down here, and if that's going to constantly change that, where's the battle? No, where did I say it? It was in the menu options. Font set, gradient fonts. Okay. The only one that needs to be above it all is this Project Avalanche, and I want to put that up above pretty much wherever the remodeled fields. And then battle textures basically get an improvement as well. If I were to turn it off, it just basically just makes it better. Ninostyle battles. I want to put the Ninostyle chibi. Well, if that's the Ninostyle, this just basically sets it up as, I believe, if I do that, adds Hellmaker's battle model. Yeah. Okay, so that's good. Other than that, I think that's all we're going to have. For it. So, that's how we're gonna play from now on, guys. This is everything that we are going to have set up. What I want to do is, can I save the? Can I save mods A, just to save it, just so that I can have, that there. Anyway, that is going to be it for today's introduction to this. Sorry, I had to go back through a few of these things. But we are going to be changing the way that we do. I will probably donate, like they have a donation link to the donation. I will probably make like a monthly. I probably won't make a monthly donation, but I'll probably just donate to this. Just donate to them, because that's something that I might do if I really like this. I'll probably donate. But anyways, let's just make sure that when I do go back in, that when I click on 7th Heaven, that all my mods are going to be there. But if I go into settings, we go to profiles, we go to mod A, load that profile. It's just going to load to make sure that all of my stuff is there, and that it's not going to change anything. So that's fine there, guys. But I do want to preface this. If you guys are wanting to see more content from Final Fantasy VII, there isn't going to be much that I'm going to do. I'm just going to play this as if I have not played this before. So please, no spoiler alerts or anything like that, except for I've seen some spoilers throughout the game. I've played it, almost beat it on the PSP, so just be aware of that. But I have not played it in a while, so just please keep refrain from not utilizing help or helping me out in any way. But I do want to preface this, guys. If you guys are wanting to see this whole entire series live and right off the bat, please come over to Trovo. It is greatly appreciated that you guys do. It is Trovo. You guys can check out my link tree for it, and you guys will be able to have access to all of that content through there. Come over to sit here on the Trovo. We're live, pretty much going to be live doing this. I will be changing the way that I do things. For the list of things, I will be playing this. If you aren't able to make it, you guys can catch back up here as soon as live is done. But Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, the schedule right now as expected. Here, let me. The schedule here as effective. I don't need you guys to see my background all the time. The background. As the schedule set up right now, all afternoons. Right now it is set to being Monday is Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3, and that's still going to stay that way. Tuesday, we're going to basically, you guys didn't hear any of that because I didn't want you guys to hear, but I do want to, because I want you guys to have some things to look forward to. We have, we're going to change this to basically be FF modded. Okay? Or game choice. And then also Wednesday will also be this as well. Thursday it's going to be Fortnite. It's going to be Fortnite for a reason. We've got new songs coming in for Fortnite. We do need to realize that I do have that. So Fortnite will be there. It will be for the afternoon. It will be for the new songs being added. I might change this and put Final Fantasy VII modded there, but at the same time, um, we're gonna change Wednesday and Thursday as well. To be Final Fantasy VII modded. So if you guys are not able to make it to these live streams, remember the live streams will be Monday, Tuesday, will be for the Final Fantasy VII stuff. Because I'm updating some stuff. Tuesday, Final Fantasy VII modded or game choice. Will be on Tuesdays, but we're gonna stick to modded as much as I want to. Tuesday, Wednesday's Final Fantasy VII, from that 3 to 5 p.m. Time frame, and then overnight will be from that 1:30 a.m. to about 4 in the morning, on Wednesdays and Thursdays. So we will be on playing that as well. And then everywhere else has not been changed. So basically, Call of Duty's on Monday, Fortnite's on Thursday and Saturday. For the afternoons, Monday's Call of Duty, Thursday's Fortnite, and Friday will be Theater Rhythm Final Bar Line. I may do Final Fantasy VII if we are getting close to that Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. Final Fantasy VII Rebirth will be played immediately as soon as I'm able to get to it. So that's going to be the next big purchase I will be purchasing for video games, for that this year. Overnight, these are that 1:30 to 4 a.m. in the morning. The Wednesday and Thursdays will be Final Fantasy VII modded. So it used to be Fortnite. It will now. It used to be that way, but I've updated it to Final Fantasy VII modded. And then on Tuesday and Fridays, I will not be live on those 2 days at that time frame, because I'm going to be doing something else in place of doing that. If I feel like I want to come in on those days, those will be something that I might do. But right now, I'm just going to be doing something else on that morning. And then which you guys can check out my link tree and reason why. But anyway, and then weeknights we will still do Saturday. Will be Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3, and then Sunday will be Fortnite. For that same weeknights are still going to be there. If you do not see something that you want to there, I will put in here, I may play FF7 modded when I play FF7 modded actually it shouldn't be here. It should be in the afternoons. That's alright. No. Really? Per day? Per day at 6. I mean, I may play FF modded on Saturday, guys. At like 1:30 on Saturday, and or Sunday at 1:30 p.m. Okay. That's the only thing that's going to be different throughout this whole thing. So that's the schedule there, guys. It's been updated. It's been added to Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, and redone. So anyway, I also will let you guys know if I decide to get done and make some supper and come in and play some Final Fantasy VII modded. It's Final Fantasy VII modded. I'm calling it modded because it's not the traditional Final Fantasy VII, but we will call it Final Fantasy VII Remastered to maybe, help people to understand that it's remastered bit better. But anyway, so that's the title for today. Is Final Fantasy VII Remastered intro. It's going to be the intro to the series. So remember, this is modded. This isn't the true traditional Final Fantasy VII there, but the schedule you guys can check down below the stream. It is going to great to tell you that I'm going to pretty much trying to fit this into our schedule. We are changing from another brick in the mall. I'm going to drop that for a while. We might come back to it at some point, but Final Fantasy VII Remake will be going throughout this remastered until we get to the Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. When we hit Rebirth, we will then be playing Final Fantasy VII Rebirth when that happens, but we will play this until I get to that point. I'm pretty sure it's going to be a while, so I might not do Rebirth right away. I might wait a little bit, but we will have to wait and see. So if you guys want to see more content, remember, follow is greatly appreciated. Hit that like button, hit that follow, hit that subscribe if you're on YouTube. If you're on Trovo, hit that follow here. And if you guys want to support me, support the channel, support what I do, you guys can subscribe on Trovo. It's $2 a month. $2 a month for this. I'm doing this here to show you that it is 12. You get 12 emotes, guys, and you guys get to jump ahead in line if you guys are subscribed to tier 1. If you're a subscriber, I don't know how well the like if you unlock to like certain tiers, it does not give you so I might just say that if you are a subscriber, you get to jump ahead of followers. Mods get to jump ahead of subscribers, but that's about it. So anyways, yeah, so if you guys want to subscribe, it is $2 a month. That's all it is. So anyways, guys, I gotta get off. I'm gonna go gotta go do some other chores and stuff, but we will be right back early tomorrow. Yes, I know today was not an uneventful day, but we are going to be doing Final Fantasy VII. You guys will probably see Final Fantasy VII through this thing, but it's going to be called Final Fantasy VII Remastered. So anyways, through Trovo. So if you want to watch my past live streams and you're not quite getting it right away, you guys can check it out through this. It's going to be where you guys can come back and watch my past live streams through all my past live streams. Sometimes you might get to watch some past for free, so if you do not see Final Fantasy VII quite right away on YouTube, you guys can check out the live stream right away. If you are subscribed to sub tier 1 for the last 2, and then sub 4 for the past 4 live streams, and then for everybody else, if you're subscribed to the highest tier, you get to watch all my past live streams. So that's the only exception, that's the only rule that I do have out there, so you guys can watch my past stuff. Remember, guys, support me so you guys can get higher content and get that stuff going. But anyways, we'll see you guys later. Bye! Oh, make sure you guys hit that follow, hit that subscribe here on Trovo, hit that like, hit that follow hit that subscribe on YouTube, and we'll see you guys later. Bye!